What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of February 4th through February 10th. I am back from the Tucson Gem Show, and I am just high spirits, guys. I spent 10 days just surrounded by crystal energy, and I'm just feeling the vibes and feeling very good. But I'm happy to be back, happy to be making videos, happy to be reading the tarot for you all. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to read some tarot. We're going to get some insight into the upcoming week. If you do want to learn more about my Tucson trip, I will be releasing a video later. Not sure exactly when, but I'm going to make a video around the trip so that you guys get the 411. So you guys see all the crystal energy that I got to feel. So stay tuned for that. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the week ahead and see what the week of February 4th through the 10th has in store for us. And I thought, I've been spending a lot of time around crystals. I thought we might use the crystal reading cards today to do our tarot reading. So if you would please give me a moment to center myself and ask the oracle cards the question, what energies should we focus on for this upcoming week? Alright, do it. We're going to deal out 3 cards. Seems like we're out of focus here. Alright, as always, what we're going to do is take a look at these cards individually and then look at the end to see what they have to say as a whole. So the first card we're going to look at is this one. And we've got Fairy Stone, Fertility. I saw a lot of fairy stones at the Tucson Gem Show, as you would imagine. I saw every kind of stone there, really. But I did see some fairy stones. I believe these come from Canada. And they represent fertility. If you look at this image, you can almost see that it's almost like a pregnant woman nursing her child. That's what I'm seeing right now, anyway. And I think the message here for this week is that, we're coming off of this full moon energy. And now's the time to really create. Now's the time to manifest. The energies are ripe for you to create this week. I mean, they're always ripe for you to create. But this time, this kind of energy that I'm getting here is one of not setting the intention necessarily. Hopefully you've done that. Hopefully you set the intention. But really nursing the goals you have into existence. And what I mean by that is it's about doing the work. It's about focusing your intention, of course, but then doing the work to bring about that intention. And I get the feeling that your manifestations are sort of like a little baby, right? You can conceive the baby, you can have the baby, but in order for that baby to grow and become a full-fledged adult, it's going to take some nurturing. It's going to take some care and love and guidance. And if you think about the things that you want to manifest in that way, if you think of them as little children, they started as a seed of an idea and they're ready to grow and become full-fledged things. But it's going to take you kind of nurturing and kind of paying attention to them. And so I think this week especially, you could really think about what you can do, the small little things you can do, the day-to-day things that you can do to help your big dreams become real. Let's say, for example, you want to start a new business. Well, maybe one little thing you can do this week is to make business cards. Or maybe one little thing you can do is to start a website or something. Those little things add up. And to realize a full dream, you have to have a bunch of little baby steps along the way. So I think that's sort of what this fairy stone is sort of saying, is that you got to nurture your ideas. It's no good, the Secret or whatever says, the law of attraction works where you think of an idea, you put it out into the universe and you forget it, and then 6 months later there's a new Lamborghini in your driveway. No, you have to nurture that idea. You have to put in work. You have to let it grow, and you have to have very positive energy towards it. So there's a lot more things going on in the law of attraction than just imagining. Okay, so let's move on to the next card, and we've got Scolecite. I love Scolecite so much. I actually picked up some Scolecites in Tucson, so I'll share that with you in the future. But Scolecite and peace. Okay. The kind of the picture I'm getting here is that inner peace starts, guess where? Inside of you. And what I'm seeing here, what I'm getting, let me try to explain this to you, is I see this as being your inner self, your higher self, your heart's chakra maybe. And if you have inner peace, if you allow peace to enter you, it is going to explode outward in waves and fans, as Skolosite does. Skolosite kind of, starts at a singular point, and it spreads out as it grows into a fan type shape. And I think that's what this card is saying, is that if you want peace in your life, it has to start inside of you. And then if you're peaceful inside, if you're okay with everything as they are now, if you find just happiness, pure bliss and happiness in this present moment, then that peace will extend into your life in all different ways, right? We expect, in order to get peace, I need everything in my life to go perfectly. No, in order for everything in your life to go perfectly, you must find inner peace, that inner peace. And then your life will start to reflect that peace, because you're exuding peace and calmness and serenity. And when you exude those things, your vibration is going to attract things in that vibration, and you're going to bring peace to you. So realize this week that if you want... Let me rephrase that. If this week, if you feel as though your life is very tumultuous, stop saying, oh, all those things happen, so now as a result I'm feeling chaotic. No, find that inner peace, and your outer life will reflect that as well. So keep that in mind this week. If things are going crazy, if things are hectic, if things aren't going the way you want, take a time out, do some meditation, go out into nature, whatever you need to find that inner peace, and then hold that vibration, hold that mentality, hold that emotion for as long as you possibly can. And the longer you hold that, the more your life will start to resemble that. All right, I love Skolosite so much. All right, it comes from India. I got all sorts of things to say about Skolosite, but we'll save that for a different time. Okay, last card. Ooh, we've got the Lovers. This is a soul connection crystal. We got a twin crystal here, and I think that's what the Lovers is about. It's about... being willing, being open to finding that other piece of you. Now, yes, this could be a romantic partner, but it could also be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a hobby, a passion. It could be anything, but what completes you? And I think that's something to think about this week. What makes you, or who makes you so blissfully happy, who feels, or what feels so natural to you that you don't really imagine living without it? That's the sort of thing that you need to focus on this week, and allow it to grow, and allow it to be a big part of your life, and allow it to be your focus. A lot of times our focus is on money, our focus is on staying alive, paying the rent, paying the electricity, buying food, right? And it's a sad situation that so many of us are working in a field or a place or doing something that we're not totally passionate about. This card is suggesting this week to really focus on what you're passionate about, or who you're passionate about. What do you love? And really focus on that this week. Yes, it's important to make money. Yes, you got to go to work, okay? But that should just be something you do to pay the bills. That's not something that you are really passionate about. If it is, then that's beautiful. It should be, right? But unfortunately, a lot of us are kind of stuck with the day job, right? So, basically, when I see these three cards together, these three beautiful crystals together, I think the kind of the message here is that if you find peace, I think you're going to be able to grow what you're passionate about. The peace is in the center, right? It all starts with the center. And if you can find that calm center, then you're going to help your manifestations grow. It's going to be fertile ground for your manifestations, and you're going to manifest something that you love, or someone that you love, someone or something that you're passionate about. So this week is all about finding that center, finding that calm, and allowing things to come to you, allowing things to grow. You're allowing your passions to grow, and really appreciating and accepting and being open to your passions to come to you. Does that make sense? I don't know, as always, if you have any questions, put those in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say about these readings. If you want to talk about this reading, if you want to say anything about this upcoming week, put those in the comment section below. I hope you guys got a chance to check out that full moon. Oh my god, it was crazy. I saw a little bit of it, but you know, who wants to wake up at 5 a.m. really? But that's the reading for this week. I hope you guys have a great week. Remember to find your center, find the peace, and your life will reflect that peace. If you're tumultuous, if you're violent, if you're angry inside in your heart chakra, then that's what you will attract into your life. So be very conscious of what you're feeling and what you're thinking, and you will find that your manifestations will be more pure. All right, so that's the reading for this week. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Lets me know that you liked it, got something out of it. If you have any questions or comments, as I said, put those in the comment section below. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to stay up to date on these weekly readings and all the other readings. Stay tuned for my crystal Tucson video. You guys are going to love that. And as always, if you want a personal reading, you can book me through Etsy. The link is in the description box below. All right, I wish you all a happy week. Remember that peace comes from within, and then peace exudes without. All right? Okay, have a great week, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.